Hey guys, it's me. I just want to take a few minutes. I've decided that I'm going to be more diligent, actually committed to making a small, quick video every single day. Hopefully I can keep this under 2 minutes. So here we go. Some thoughts for today has been really focused on work and work hours. And one of the things that's really brought this on is I've kind of seen two little contrasting things here. One is I recently saw a video about someone was talking about burnout. He was talking about how to prevent burnout, we need to fill our life with more high density fun. And I was thinking about that, and I realized that I was kind of lacking and maybe not necessarily even lacking, but just not as mindful of having high density fun in my life. So I did some things anyway, adding the name. I'm not going to go into specifics here. On the other hand, I've also been reading and seeing things about Elon Musk, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. And you know what? And if you don't know who he is, he's essentially the founder of PayPal, multi-billionaire. He's also started, I think it's the same guy, but also started Tesla Corporation and SpaceX. Just amazing guy. Has started all these wonderful basically a champion of entrepreneurship. And here's the thing that has actually really kind of almost bothered me a little bit, is when you read about Elon Musk, he works 100-hour work weeks. And that's insane. That's a lot of time that goes into. And I've kind of seen some things about how long, or like his work schedule, and it's not too bad. He gets about 6 hours of sleep. I guess he kind of spends weekends or a week. He kind of takes weekends off. I guess. I don't know if he takes Saturdays, but he definitely takes one day off, which is good. And as much as I think this can be impressive and this can be motivating to see someone who works so long, I don't think that this long hour work week is for everybody. I would kind of say that there's some things and I don't necessarily know if that are in there or not, and that's exercising, taking time to actually eat a meal, sometimes slowing down and having real experiences. And that's not to say that, Elon Musk, he's on a mission, he has basically to get people into space and to bring electric cars across the world. And that's a mission he believes in. And I think that's great. I think it's good for him. But I don't think that we should at all try to formulate our lives around his. Many of us have different circumstances. Some people travel more, and that's what they do. They just kind of travel a lot and they do a lot of things like that. There are those who that are more kind of family, stay at home, just taking care of their family and interacting with them. Some people have to work in shorter increments, but take long breaks. Some people just who, if they work that many hours, would just burn out too quickly. And I think that's just kind of thing to realize, is that it's great for that everybody works in a different pace. They all work at different intervals, and that we just need to discover how it is that we best function, so that we can maximize the time that we have. And that's actually a key to remember. The real key to actually productivity is not working more, but is having more depth in the time, is having productive hours. And so however we can best have the most productive hours is going to be dependent upon really ourselves, our goals, what we're doing. Someone who's artistic and working on art is going to be a lot different than someone who's working on something more technical and something along those lines. It's also going to be very different if you're working on something hands-on, where there's a little bit, I don't mean to try to put technical people down, but something that's more hands-on, it's going to be a little less taxing on your brain. So those are just things to consider. That's really it for kind of my thoughts here, and I just hope that this was helpful to anyone who sees it. So, see it. This is me, and I hope to be seeing you guys soon.